Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Adam with me. We've just beaten Chelsea 3-2 at the Bridge. A 3-2 win in the first leg of the Carabao Cup. Adam, you're very good at articulating, what happened in the performance today. A 3-2 win is obviously the scoreline. Happy with that? Annoyed? Frustrated? Should have been more? Where are you at?
Should have been more. This is a very, very poor Chelsea team. Very, very bad. I honestly think Sunderland would have given us a better game. I've got a lot more time for, teams like that than teams like this who've chucked billions after billions after billions of pounds. Yeah. And do you know what? It should have been 4-0. It should have been 4-0. It could quite conceivably have been a 4-0 scoreline. I don't care that I'm standing yards away from Stamford Bridge. I don't think they're any good. I really don't. I think they're a very, very poor team. I think, like a couple of others have said, they're on a downward slide at the moment. Mr. Rossegno has a lot of confidence, and he's going to need a lot of confidence to work with that squad, because blimey, they haven't got a huge amount going for them. So I think really the most disappointing thing is that we've conceded 2 goals, because they were route one. It was a little bit like watching Arsenal back in the day, that frailty at set pieces, that frailty when the ball gets pumped into the box. So it's a bit of a shame to concede those 2 goals because they didn't deserve it. I mean, what did they do in the game? I mean, we worked hard, we scored some really nice goals, we looked like we're dominating the play, dominating the possession, playing some really good football. And Chelsea get back into the game with 2 sloppy goals, and Alejandro Garnacho of all players as well, who I find absolutely irritating really, at the best of times. So,
well, just quickly on that, with the players they had, rotated players and players that have been out from this game, does that not give a bit of slight concern when they come to the Emirates and say, well, if they're their full team, they might score more than 2 goals, they might cause us a bit more problems? Or do you think Arsenal, in how they are and how strong they are, we should be fine?
Well, I think Rossegno fancies himself as a Mourinho type manager. He's got that sort of confidence.
He talks very well,
He does speak very well. I mean, I've got to give it to him. I mean, the guy's got more confidence than his playing career. Really.
Yeah, it's true.
But look, no shade on him. Obviously, look, he's learning his trade, and
tough to come into a game like this against Arsenal as well.
I have a bit of respect for the way he's spoken, actually, to be fair. But I mean, you make a good point. Obviously, they've got players to come back, but at the same time, we've conceded, I think, at most 1 goal at the Emirates to Man City, if I'm not incorrect. I think 1-1 draw with them and then a 0-0 with Liverpool. So I think we've conceded at most 1 goal, I think. I could be wrong, but I think it's just 1 goal. And we've won all the rest of our games. So, I mean, would I give them a really good chance of coming over and turning us over? No, I don't think so. I think our bench was a lot better than theirs in terms of players that we can bring on and make a difference in a game. I think, we've got a lot more than what they've got. And I think, again, I sound like I'm sort of dissing Chelsea, but I don't see how they're going to get Champions League. I think there are much better teams in the Premier League. I honestly felt more threatened at the Stadium of Light than I did watching at Stamford Bridge tonight. I mean, massive big up to our fans, absolutely unbelievable. That kind of atmosphere could be, we could do with that at the Emirates, to be fair. But no, really, a really good performance, but it should have been a heck of a lot more. We should be going away having this tie wrapped up. And if we had it wrapped up, we'd all be feeling ultra confident, but I'm still confident we'll win.
Listen, following football costs enough money already. So don't let your mobile bill mug you off. Rocket Mobile gives you unlimited everything for £16 a month. No nonsense. Powered by Vodafone and Free, plus exclusive content and prizes when you switch on over. Scan the QR code or click the link and put that cash back into football.